Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got mad bugs on me real quick. I love playing these woods. Yo, who's on right now? 2 people. Love it. I'm in the woods right now. Just this is one of my favorite places to be. I got mad bugs on me right now. So yeah, drop me a line in the comments, yo. I'm just playing some notes or whatever. Change up the tone a little bit. I feel bad about pushing the bugs off me because this is their domain. Hey, what's up? Talk to me a little bit. It's like one person on here. What's up, yo? Hi. play a song since there's, I don't know, 7 people watching. Thank you for watching. Been working on this song for a while. This arrangement. Here we go. doing? Can you talk to me a little bit? Do you guys like music? You guys like outdoor spaces? Do you guys like the chords? I love the chords. These bugs are strong. Santana medley. Off the top of my head, I mean, I know some Santana stuff. Or type O negative. I don't know what that is. What's that? Can you tell me what that is? Hey, puppy. What's up, big puppy? Are you cute? Are you cute? You want to say hello? You remember me? Man, Santana stuff. You know, he does play this Lauryn Hill thing. Woo! It's pretty, right? Hey, puppy. I'm your friend. Guys, just so you know, off camera, there's a super terrific puppy right next to me. Great rock music, especially. Okay. Okay. I'm with that. Typo negative. I gotta get hip to that. Alright. Do you play an instrument? Doga, Sor, Doaz, Demir? You play an instrument of some kind? Play the drums? Or you're a Santana fan, so I guess maybe you play guitar? That's what's up. I love it out here. It's really peaceful. Yes, piano, guitar, and a little bit of drums. I knew it. That's what's up, yo. You like rock and roll music? Like me? Whoa, the bugs are kind of crazy. Here's what I like to play, yo. I like that bluesy sound. Hey, Papa. Bugs. Bugs are hard. Yo, 2 people. Thank you for watching, you guys. Thanks for listening. If you're getting something out of this. I know I love to do this stuff. Playing the notes in the trees is the best. Are you guys musicians or you music lovers or both? I guess you kind of have to be a music lover to be a musician. Not necessarily. Could you play some swing that Tone Fajita taught you? Well, kinda. I mean, that's a super specific question. Tone Fajita did this. Woo! Great, how are you? Alright, let me back up. The puppy's back. Oh yeah. Just jamming, having fun. It's beautiful outside. It's beautiful outside. So I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Yes, sir. Yep. Yo, isn't that an amazing question? That how coincidental that I would know exactly what you're talking about. That's wild. You play guitar too? Mika. Mm. Ooh, sorry. Mm. Some bluesy stuff. Man, you know about Blue Tropic Soul. Dude, there is a chance to reactivate Blue Tropic Soul. How do you know about Blue Tropic Soul? If you go back to like I started this channel mad long ago. So like, have you been watching since then? But to answer the question, yes. My older brother, the lead singer, he is now back living in the same place. So I'm saying there's a chance. That would make my heart very happy. Alright, let's change keys. Some of this stuff is really kind of sweet. That's a nice chord. So, if anybody's listening who's a guitar player, you might get something out of this. Like, everybody's so bent out of shape over so-called jazz chords or something, or like, harmonic stuff, harmony, major 7 and all that, which is great and definitely like changed my world and the way I think about music and stuff. However, it's okay to put the power chords that everybody kind of starts with back into your jazz chord stuff. And I mean, I'm super specific right now, talking about really my own experience. So I've been getting a lot out of this. So I don't know if you can see that, but as a power chord, it doesn't have to be. Peace out, man. All right, good to see you too. Thanks a lot. You too, man. But yeah, if you have a sort of a mindset of like limitlessness, then I think it starts to happen. Like music starts to happen. Whereas if there's sort of an over focus, a hyper focus on what can and cannot be done, I think it can be negative to the creative process. So anytime I've ever felt that I broke through a creative wall, it had a lot to do with a mindset of being like limitless. So that's a lot of words or something, but I just don't want to have any I don't want to have anything in my way, so and that could be mentally, physically, emotionally. If I'm playing and I'm all tight and nervous, it stinks. It doesn't sound as good. So this power chord stuff, the fifth, the root, you have the major 7 right here. All right, that's your major 7. You have your dominant 7 right here. And by the way, that dominant 7th, or whatever, could be a minor 7. All right, here it is as a minor 7. The 2-5-1. But here it is as a dominant 7. Alright. It's pretty crazy how that works. So 2 things can be 1, or 1 thing can be 2, and so on and so forth. It's pretty amazing, I think. I love it. So I see one person's watching. That's what's up, yeah. I mean, some of this stuff is just incredible. Like the universe is crazy. Some of these chords just sound really nice. But I'm gonna try something real quick. Maybe I'll play a couple what I've been calling superpower chords, and then land on like a so-called jazz chord. And I think it's gonna sound good. I don't really know what it's gonna sound like, but so here we go. That sounds good. You know what I mean? Instead of like all the, every chord has craziness. That last one doesn't have the same effect because it's so colorful that there's not enough line. If that makes some kind of sense, like if we were to take it from a visual art point of view, there's like planes when you're drawing something. There's planes and prisms and shapes and stuff, and it's like the same thing with the guitar or music or something. So we could do that melody in like a million different ways, probably. Here's 2 right there. Here's another. Yeah, I love that stuff. The harsh sounds. But really, it's not so harsh. Um, some of these things are beautiful. So 5 people watching. You guys play guitar? You guys play music or something like that? You guys singing? I love it. And then maybe back to F. Anyway, I'm gonna just play For the Trees now, if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna kind of get into a meditative state if possible. You're playing it effortlessly, but in reality, it's a real rocket science behind those chords. Smiling, yo, I appreciate you saying that. I think I don't know how many hours of my life has gone into working on music and stuff. Um, I'm glad and happy to do it, and I'm blessed to do it. So I appreciate the recognition that you would say that. It means a lot to me. If you have questions about it, like, hit me up, man. I love talking about this stuff, and if I could say something or show you something in like a slowed down, like reality, if we could take reality and slow it down, and if I could isolate something for you, that would make me very happy, because I love to talk about this stuff, and I feel like I get better when I do. My favorite teacher is Barry Harris, and I didn't have to go and audition for his classes. He's no longer alive. He died at the age of 92. but he's no longer alive, sadly. And I was lucky enough to be in his classes, like 6 or 7 of them, I guess. And the tuition fee was $15. You know what I mean? So in my estimation, so to speak, I think people, yeah, he was a piano player, but he also said that guitar players should be the best musicians. He said that this instrument is perfect, and I'm inclined to agree. I think it's bottomless what we can do with this thing. Um, because we can sing in a way that pianists can't, and we can chord in a way that horns can't. Because horns can sing, but they can't chord. And bass is, I mean, for me, bass is like the best musicians are kind of bassists, but they have a lot of blind spots too. Like sometimes you'll hear a bass player, he'll go like, he'll play this note and it's flat, or she'll play this note and it's flat, and that comes from just singing with the instrument. But they're so in tune with the low notes, they don't really hear. It's just an ear training thing. They have, like, the best bass players play that note and it's not flat. The flat third, they play it. They don't play a double flat third. Sometimes they do, and it kind of bugs me. Guitar players do it too. People who, still working on it. They're asking the right questions, I think, and they're on the right track. But it just comes down to like how much are you practicing? I think people, when they're on gigs and stuff or playing in front of people, it's a different story than when you're playing like by yourself. It sounds different on stage than when it does off stage, for sure. So I think people get a little bit phased out by it. I know I can a lot, but little things like that, pianists tend to be like super focused and analytical and know a lot of answers. Guitar players, for whatever reason, maybe it's because the strings aren't all tuned the same, but it tends to be like high threshold to entry, high bar to entry, and then once you're in the guitar community, then to become a part of the greater musician community is even like a bigger leap than that, to become a guitar player. Because Guitar Central music is one thing, it's, for me, I was just talking to somebody about this last night, where I didn't have to work as hard to learn Led Zeppelin music that as I have to work to learn like Robert Glasper music or something like that, or Bud Powell, like, or a Mulgrew Miller solo. It takes me a long time to learn it, to a certain extent, and that might have a lot to do with the fact that I have a nerve pain, a neuropathy, that sort of, my karma or my calling is one that has a, I'm not a victim, so to speak, but it's all about like dealing with what we have, I guess. So anyway, I'll keep playing, then I'll wrap up in a few minutes. I hope you guys get something out of this. It was not inspired. The right hand. I love Mateo very, very much, but I think he's an amazing guitarist. But and thank you for asking, by the way. I started playing with my right hand probably because of Barry Harris. I thought it was like more pianistic to sound, like to have all, instead of like strumming with a pick, you kind of have to deal with the flow of one point going across the strings, but with your fingers you have multiple points that could directly attack. and I think I'm more comfortable soloing with my fingers now than with a pick. However, on gigs, like a wedding gig or something like that, like a professional sort of setting, I need the pick because if I'm gonna play Whitney Houston with somebody or dance with somebody by Whitney Houston, that song has a pick guitar part. So if I don't give the people what they want, so to speak, with that pick, then the band, like, they'll kind of like look at me or like look in the other direction or something, and and then when I had the pick and I'm like on top of the notes, it's like kind of 10 times better. So it's yes and, but I do love Mateo. I guess originally I started playing without the pick because I was getting into some slide playing, or whatever, and now I just kind of I try to emulate the slide, sort of with the same right hand technique, but but for all intents and purposes, I I guess I want it to be more piano like. Do you play with a pick? Mhm. Better noise muting, especially on distortion? That's a super great question, yo. Thank you for it. Let me get a more overdrive sound real quick. So what I do is I try to use my thumb and cover the strings, and if this is kind of like the slide technique. If I have if I have a note, then I'll probably scrape into it like that. I'm doing something like that, and then right when the note is playing, I'll mute the bottom notes. Otherwise, it's somewhat undesirable if I don't just keep my hands close to the strings. And I also like this action. I don't do it all the time, but this sort of pincher or like crab claw, I get a lot out of it. The birds are quiet now. Yeah, I got that, but I can't play with my fingers. Only a pick. Okay. All right. I mean, I get it. Because now I feel like I can't play with a pick. It's pretty wild how that works. I mean, I try not to like have a sense of like a mindset of like I can't do this, can't do that. But I got to put some time back into the pick, you know? So I imagine everybody's going to have like a different sort of point of view, and a different relationship with the strings and so on. So I can understand why, like, I say words and it's like, all right, but you know, I still have like, more questions and stuff. I feel it. Um, I guess it's just a matter of, you know, for me, it was not really thinking about it too much, other than when I was playing. I was I was practicing slide guitar a lot when I was in high school, and they do emphasize muting with the thumb and also with the left hand. So I think since my neuropathy, I don't have as much left hand control and muting. Um, but my right hand is pretty much the same. So I just try to take it. You know, I learned a few solos, maybe 5 or 6 solos, like some jazz stuff, and I use my fingers to do it. So, um, I guess over time, and it's been some years, like 13 years or something, that I was like pretty exclusively playing with the finger. And I mean, there's nothing like it for sure. But I get it. I think you could do it, by the way, for what it's worth. You know what I mean? So it depends on us. There's no one right technique for this. Need more time? Yeah, I mean, 8 months. It might take that long. I think 8 months is within a year. You dig what I'm saying? Thank you, and thank you, by the way, for the question. I appreciate it. I think 8 months is probably a good life cycle for guitar theory, music, just like to shed the old skin and stuff, and adopt a new inner ear. Um, it comes down to who you're listening to. If it's like Mateo, he's got this thing with his, like, I don't do the nails, but Mateo, bear in mind that he does nails, like long nails, and even Pasquale, he's really my favorite guitar player on earth. Pasquale can basically do no wrong in my opinion, but he plays with a pick, but he's got some nails over here. You know what I mean? To get that sort of attack, and all well and good. My nails are non-existent for the most part. You can see they're. I used to bite my nails, so they're like messed up and chewed up. Um, and Derek Trucks has like kind of short, stubby fingernails and stuff. So, you know, uh, I guess there's one guy who I think is a really, really great, valuable resource. If you're still watching, Nairlet, um, bro, yeah. Here, so let me tell you two things. Um, Dylan Adams. Uh, Dylan Adams is an amazing guitar player. Slide, otherwise, he plays standard slide with a sort of Les Paul like this, and he plays with his slide is on his pinky, and he plays in standard, and it's amazing what he does. He's really a phenomenal musician. He's got a whole slew of materials. I checked out one thing. He was talking about the tone of a Les Paul, because I've been kind of going crazy with the Les Paul tone on gigs, like stuff doesn't sound right or whatever, blah blah blah. But check him out, and if you're eating your nails, I imagine you're a grown up person, all right. So I'm not gonna like lecture you or whatever, but when I teach kids how to play, and I see them chomping on their nails, I tell them, like, you can decide what you want to do. You could either play the guitar or chew your nails, because I chewed my nails for 20 years, and then I chewed my callus of my thumb, and it came off, and it was a deep, like the epidermis. It didn't hurt because it was a callus, right? But the epidermis was exposed, and I went to go play this chord. I was playing the best I've ever played, maybe, and it still wasn't good enough for me. I was in a very scarce mindset at the time. I went to play this chord, and my nerve collapsed. An electric shock went from this part of my hand, from here all the way up, And it's never been the same. I've talked to doctors, never had a diagnosis. It's a whole thing. I would strongly advise to not chew, not bite the nails. Yo, I appreciate it. It's a word to the wise, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if I could, if I could share one thing, all the notes, it doesn't matter. Like, you can play whatever notes you want, but it's not worth. Basically, it's been 6 years of like constant nerve pain, and I deal with it, and I've learned to befriend the pain, so to speak, and love it because it's part of who I am. But when if if I look at videos or listen to playing from before, to me, I hear the difference. I don't know if other people can hear, but I know that there's a difference, and it it's not worth it. You know what I mean? So that's my story. Do you use intentionally all the modes, scale, or pentatonic? Okay, beautiful question. I don't really intentionally go through all the modes. There are some modes that are more uh, to me, to my ears, more resonant than others. And I'm probably not the only one in that. But the main modes that I've sort of thought about are Mixolydian, because that's like the dominant seventh mode. Okay. Of course, the minor pentatonic and the major pentatonic, and blending them together. So that would be 2-in-1 scales basically, but like those are the main two for my vocabulary, I think. And then also so like a dominant seventh Mixolydian scale. Also the Aeolian minor mode, that's like the minor scale. The natural minor scale is a beautiful scale. The Dorian mode is a beautiful scale. So yeah, I think scales are great because they offer a sort of an image of the notes that that visually we can sort of extrapolate on and be creative with. I mean, that's the whole point. The music isn't like that's that's just a way of looking at something that has like kinetic energy. You know what I mean? It's potential energy rather. Um, and then like actually performing in rhythm and like rhyming, phrasing or rhyming like a great musician, like somebody like Derek Trucks or a great rapper, like rhyming and like doing this rhythm. That's like the music, and it takes some time, but like once you get it, it's like it's it's really not the scale so much. I think they sell a bill of goods when they talk about the modes, and they sell the modes at the schools, and that bill of goods often yields to more questions than answers, and although the schools are cool, but I went to one, but they didn't really. I don't use what I learned at Berkeley. What I use on gigs. What I use on gigs is what I gather, like the information from actually listening and playing along to recordings. So that's what actually works for me. And I'm still working on it, of course. I mean, still working on, all this stuff. It's not like I'm some kind of I don't consider myself to be somebody who's like an authority, so to speak. I just love the sound of like music when it sounds incredible and sounds good, and because it is incredible. I mean, it's magic. But yeah, you guys, I need to go. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, thanks a lot. All right. I'm gonna dip too. Actually, I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes, and I gotta go to the grocery store. Okay, so I hope you guys. There's 3 people watching right now. I love it, man. Yo, thank you so much. I really hope you have a beautiful day. And uh, Italy. I've been to Italy. Beautiful, man. I love Italy. Um, I uh, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Ciao. I mean, arrivederla.